Hey, welcome back.
Oh, the great wheel continues to spin. And it comes up with its stained glass answer of...
Whatever you want, child.
True.
Well, that is the true answer to every religion.
Truly, Blox is the most existential of all video games.
Truly, it's the most existential.
Okay, I'm fucked like hell. Spielberg! So what on earth am I going to do here?
I don't know.
Folks, comment in the space below if you
Comment in the space.
if you know what I should do.
Folks, did you know that on YouTube there's a space dedicated for you to just say whatever the fuck you want? It was Spielberg's idea.
Okay, now I took the only good yellow one. Now you're completely...
No, shut up. There's a yellow one right here in the middle.
You're gonna do fine.
Shut up. I actually can't joke while I do this, so just... Okay. I'm sorry. Oh!
Well, that worked out better than
It should have.
it should have. Should I take this blue one that's already falling out? That can't be holding anything up, can it? No, it's just standing there. Oh!
No. Oh! What a load of utter garbage.
Well, it is now that you knocked it all over.
Liberty is losing the battle. It's the Civil War all over again. I mean, the Revolutionary War, sorry. They have so many wars. I can't keep track.
No, no, no! It must end here! Now, now, now!
Is that...
It's very topical. It's from a Steven Spielberg film.
You're right, but that's the worst. You had a better impression of Lincoln coming out of Lincoln than you do 2 years after watching Lincoln.
Across this great land, barbaric.
Barbaric. The training of these poor creatures into soulless killing machines is simply barbaric.
Barbaric.
Barbaric!
Sorry, we were just going off on a run of making fun of 95-year-old American Senator Robert Byrd.
My Lincoln is good, though.
Welcome back to the Let's Play Squad.
We welcomed them back 3 minutes ago. Go to hell.
Welcome back to hell.
Buzzard's guts, man. I am the President of the United States, clothed in immense power. You will procure me these votes.
Sorry, I'll do what for those votes? What will I do for them? For you?
You will procure me.
I will procure them? Procure them.
English is my first language.
If Abraham Lincoln had said, procure me these votes, we would still have slavery today.
Well, he barely talks like a Pearson at all. I ain't gonna give up my slur for him.
I want a president that I can sit down and have a beer with.
The saddest thing about that is how true that is. Do you want to get political with this episode? Do you want to, like, deride everything about American politics?
Of course, I'm referring to a beer that has been manufactured and served by one of my slaves.
Manufactured?
Sure, all the best beers are manufactured by slave power. They will brew you up an elixir of hoppy goodness. I'm very tired. We are getting sloppy.
Oh, God. Try Sleeman's beer. It used to be made by Negroes.
Oh, no. Actually, truth be told,
Yeah?
I have noticed...
Tell the truth now. Now,
I
I demand truth.
I have the truth, and I am about to make sure that it be told.
Good.
I have noticed a trend lately with beer manufacturers,
Yeah.
and their commercials are always like, "Hey, 400 years ago, we did this amazing thing."
Yeah, that's what I was kind of like parodying.
Yeah, and now we're still making beer.
Sleeman's really does that. Like, it doesn't Sleeman, like, and some of them are, like, really bad, too. Like,
yeah, Sleeman
used to, like, be run by pirates and people who used to rape and pillage. And now we still make the same beer today.
We haven't changed the recipe since it was written by our founder,
H.R. Puffinstuff.
Stephen Rape and Kill. But no, also like Stella Artois, they've got their big Christmas campaign out, and it's like, hey, did you know that Stella Artois was originally made as a fancy Christmas present? Now it's a shitty beer, but maybe you could give it to your uncle anyway, why not? He'd like that. Actually, your uncle could really go for a beer on Christmas. That's not a bad
commercial?
Idea. You know what? I'm thinking this over. This isn't bad. I think we could stand to give more family members booze at Christmas. That seems like a pretty good idea.
Oh, can I tell you something?
Sure, why not? We've come this far.
It took 10 years, but now I finally feel like I can tell Max something. Last Christmas, we decided, because every Christmas Eve, it's been a family tradition since I was born, and before that probably, that we all just have like a big platter of food.
Yeah.
But it's getting to the point, like, everybody hates it. My mom really hates it because it's really expensive, and she always ends up throwing food out.
Wait, where does this big platter come from?
Oh, no, like, we buy a whole bunch of stuff and cook it up, and it's like, we make our own platter.
Right.
But she's really hating it because it's expensive and wasteful. So last year, instead of doing that, for the first time, instead we made drinks, and because everybody except for the 2 children in the family can drink now, so, and it was probably the most enjoyable Christmas I've spent with that family. By that family, I mean my family. Ever, maybe.
Merry Christmas!
And there was a moment, like, I was getting, like, I hadn't eaten either, so I was, like, already, like, 1 drink in, I was already like, I love you all. and at one point, I was given the baby to hold, and I'm holding the baby in one hand, and I've got a martini glass full of, like, sugary blue alcohol in the other, and I'm trying to, like, juggle the baby.
No, God, no! Don't juggle the baby.
Well, I'm juggling with my drink because he's heavy, and I'm like kind of like not feeling very coordinated to begin with, and so I took a drink with the baby sort of against my chest.
Go on.
And I didn't completely. Oh, Liberty wins. Liberty always wins, except for the last match where Liberty no win.
So, wait, what happened to the baby?
Okay, I took a drink with the baby sort of like against my chest, and I didn't get it all in my mouth, so a bunch of this blue sugary alcohol dribbled down the baby's head and down like the bridge of his nose, and I'm like looking at him, and I'm like, oh God, this is the worst thing that's ever happened in my life. And so I just kind of like, you know, like when something dribbles down the side of your cup, you kind of just like finger it off. So,
sure, whenever you spill anything on a baby, you just kind of just mash it
mash it.
Mash it off with your thumb, yeah.
And so, but the best thing about it is,
Okay, what's the best thing?
nobody saw that happen. And I haven't told anybody about it until right now.
Well,
Join us on the next episode of the Let's Play Squad.
if it makes you feel any better, it probably won't be his first memory.